Hey guys, Smell Method. Welcome back to Toy Story 2, the video game. Now we're gonna go to Alleys and Gullies and finally get the last two Pizza Planet tokens. Now we have the grappling hook. We can find all 5 duckies, and we can also get to the boss. But first, let's find all the ducks that are here on the ground. That'll save us some time. As much as that's not fun, we're gonna do that anyways. So there's the mother duck. Mother ducky! Okay, that sounded really bad. I've just been full of lots of... As much as bad puns are fun to make, sometimes there are ones where even guys like me or Chugga Conroy have to say, yeah, that was really bad. And that was definitely one of the worst I've come up with in a while. I almost sound like I could be saying Wabafet. Okay, it doesn't, but that's what I think of. Alright. Oh! What was I doing? Alright, shoot you guys, man. I don't like getting the items. Maybe I should have done something else. I just want to get all the... Oh, I got it. Alright. Hey guys, it's Melon Method, and welcome to another episode of Toy Story 2, the video game. As you might have noticed, I'm actually not starting in the title screen or anything. I actually decided to start kind of in the middle of the level so that we didn't have to spend a gazillion years just finding all the ducks. So I got all 3 that could be collected at ground level. Now, we go up to this area, which is probably one of the more interesting ones of the game. Most of all the different heights and places to go. And you're trying your hardest not to fall. So, I think, yeah, jump over here. It's gonna be a little remembered this year. This is a level I didn't really play that often as a kid. Mostly because I didn't like it. This is certainly not one of the more enjoyable levels in the game as far as I can tell. But that's right, remember. There are some ladders here to help you out. Man. Oh man, I had this really good thought while I was getting all the ducks on camera. So you know how your early enemies are Zurg toys, but then you fight like some of Al's collectibles, essentially? Well, why is Zurg trying to stop you from saving Woody in the first place? What's he got to do with this? Is he in it with Al? Are they like just 2 separate forces that somehow end up working together unintentionally? You know, I can't think of any good examples of that. I know there's one somewhere. Just can't think of it off the top of my head. Alright. Oh good. 5 fallen. Alright, there's one more duck. One more duck. One more. Why am I not talking? Okay. One more duck. And then you also have to fight the boss. Probably one of the creepier bosses in this game. It didn't creep me out that much. I think I was a little older when I fought him because it took me a while to actually get to him. Movie buddy, you don't have one? Get one. Why would I grapple to that? That would just be a stupid game. Alright, lights, camera, pants. Alright, I think up around this pole, is this it? I know there's like a drain pipe that you jump in and then that's where you fight the boss. We'll see. I still really like this music. A lot. Yeah, I think this is it. Where we fight the clown. Actually, no, it's not a clown boss, it's a clown top. Or we didn't exactly get to it yet. Oh, crap. Malicious. I should not have jumped that early. I should have waited. I should have waited my turn so that I didn't get slapped on the hand by the teacher with the ruler. It's like that. I used to go on cnet.com quite a bit. I think back in middle school. And there was the show. I really liked Brian Tong. He was kind of my favorite hosts from CNET. And he had the apple bite. And one of the funnier episodes was the one where he got information wrong, so as punishment, he had to work on Windows for 2 days, and he couldn't deal. And I forget what the guy's name. The guy that hosted CNET Top 5 was like there watching him as he was using the computer, and anytime we tried to go back onto the Mac, he smacked his hand with the ruler, and it was pretty hilarious. I also really like Prize Fight, but all I was really interested in was like the Nintendo DS versus PSP fight and all the other console fights. But that was before I realized it's not the hardware that matters with games, it's the software. You know, because, you know, it doesn't matter how powerful a console is, if it doesn't have good games, who's gonna want to buy it? Think the PS Vita, for crying out loud. It's much more powerful than... Oh no! No! No, I'm gonna go get the ducks again! Oh my... I did it again! And on camera too! I can't believe this! Crap! No! Oh man. Let's actually go back to Annie's house and see about getting this bonus level. I actually, if it wasn't for that IGN page, I would have never heard about this. I never saw this, heard about this, and YouTube videos and stuff, whatever. Then again, I never looked up videos of this game. Really not. Because it's kind of one of those games that, like, I basically was done with when I got older. Because it really is kind of on the shorter and easier side. I mean, there are games that are short and easy but really good. Then there are games that are short and easy but really not that good. This fits into the latter category. Something like Klonoa. Klonoa is a really unique game. I mean, really unique game. With some awesome music, awesome graphics. Just about everything about that game is awesome, except for the fact that it's kind of short and easy. But I like that game a lot. I'll probably be playing that later today once I'm done recording videos here. That was all I could think about in school for like the whole time I was waiting for the game before I realized I had been ripped off. I had to like double check the seller's information to realize that. I was not happy. Now I'm going to be even more cautious whenever I buy games off eBay. Let me just say this to you guys. They might have, let's say, 98% positive feedback. 98% isn't bad, but if the fact that it's not 100% is from the last 6 sales, and the last 6 sales all are from people that reported not getting their product, that's bad. That's essentially what happened to me. So now not only do I check the people's percents and how many items they've sold, which is what my dad's always told me to watch for when you buy stuff off eBay, but I also check for, excuse you, I was trying to get that coin and make commentary, but now you gotta check, you know, the last couple sales, make sure they aren't doing anything stupid. Still gotta see if I'm gonna get my money back. Okay, I'm not gonna destroy him, I just wanna get, so I'm just gonna get coins. Anyways, the whole time I was waiting for that game, that was all I could think about. But as I said in one of my previous videos, as I said in one of my previous videos, I'm actually glad I got it when I did, because I got it around the weekend before what has essentially been one of the busiest weeks I've had in a while. I mean, this school year, my senior year, has been really easy. I've been taking a lot of simple classes like finance, cooking, actually 2 different cooking classes, and independent living and such. So I haven't had like an actual math or science class this year. So that's been easy. My sophomore and junior years were just absolute crap. Okay, they weren't absolute crap. Good things came out of those years, but I had so much schoolwork. Like, I got straight A's, or overall A's, my in the 8th grade and in freshman year. So I decided to take all honors, and I was taking some honors classes, so I decided to take all honors and AP classes in my sophomore year, and I really bit off more than I could chew, which was not good, and it led to a lot of nights of frustration, and as much as I hate to admit it, lots of blasting rock music and stress eating, which is definitely a bad habit of mine. I definitely don't like the fact that I do that, but then again, who likes the fact that they do that if they do something like that, you know? The point is, getting back to Klonoa, having one of the busiest weeks I've had in a while, it was kind of nice to... Oh gosh! Didn't see it was that close. Anyways, and then having a game that was kind of short and easy to play, that I could easily beat a level in the time I had before I go to school. You know, that was nice. But the time I was waiting to get the game, that's all I could think about. I was drawing pictures of Klonoa all over some of my schoolwork, or like note packets, you know, things the teacher wouldn't see. I was like, you know, watching videos. I wasn't watching, actually there was only one video I was watching, and it was just a video comparison between the first two, the original version of the game and the remake. Also because I've heard the ending to the game is really good. IGN put it as the top 5 ending, as number 5. I put it in the top 5 endings of any PlayStation game, and I don't want that ending spoiled for me. So that's not why I'm not watching any Let's Plays or anything like that of the game, or why I didn't. What's the point of being able to jump at things like that? There's no items. Ah! Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, once I actually beat Klonoa, I expect to see a Let's Play of it. I do plan on Let's Playing it, because it is a fun game. Though what's surprisingly, you know, the first two games, the original and the remake, actually have gotten a decent number of Let's Plays. Maybe not as many as some other games, but still a lot. But surprisingly, Klonoa 2 hasn't seen that many. And I might have to seeing how much I like Klonoa for the Wii, I might just have to get Klonoa 2, 1, so I can play the game, and 2, so I could be amongst the few people that have actually Let's Played it. There were only like 3 or 4 last time I checked. No, that guy's floating. No floating. No floating. Because we don't like you. You know, things like that. Why do I keep talking in these accents? I'm bad at whatever accent it is. Southern, English, whatever. I'm fairly terrible at doing that sort of thing. But I do it. And there he goes again! It's not every time, but about 75% of the time. Oh wait, no. No, when Buzz falls, I was thinking he used to always say, Buzz Lightyear, Star Command, come in, Star Command. Now, but still, that's a little funny. So I'm wondering how you get 100 coins in this level. I wonder if you have to defeat every single enemy and find every single loose coin. Okay, it's R1. I'm so used to triangle kind of being my check the heads up display button from Crash Bandicoot. That was such a nice button to have. You really didn't get that with Spyro, unfortunately. But in the end, I think, probably mostly due to nostalgia, but also I just really like the games, the world, and the characters. I would say I like the Spyro series more than I like the Crash series. But I still really like Crash games a lot. At least the early ones. The later ones, like Twinsanity onwards, aren't really that great. Same with Spyro. I mean, Enter the Dragonfly at least was classic-style Spyro, but it didn't add anything new to the game, to the formula of the series. And it was really easy, as pointed out by Derek from Classic Game Room Undertow. And when I watched the review and saw gameplay, I really had to agree with that, which is unfortunate. But at least, thanks to a comment somebody posted, I forget what their YouTube account name was, but it was something to do with mitochondria, and most likely Parasite Eve, and definitely Parasite Eve, because they had a picture of Eve as their profile picture. That's another game I want to Let's Play. Really, the games I want to Let's Play are games that I find aren't done too often. And I don't think a lot of people have played through Parasite Eve, at least here in America. In Japan, it was a bestseller. But here in America, it was sold only, okay, just under 1 million copies isn't bad, but it's not like a game everybody talks about anymore. Probably wouldn't have known much about the series if it wasn't for Happy Video Game Nerd. I actually saw a review of Parasite Eve on Classic Game Room Undertow, and it didn't really look, I saw it and I'm like, yeah, it looks okay, not really interested. Then I saw it on Happy Video Game Nerd, and I was just blown away. The Parasite Eve Trilogy episode, that was some really cool stuff. I bought the game. It ended up being one of those games I stupidly sold, but then I had to buy, I traded in a bunch of stuff just so I could get another copy of the game, because there's just this one time, I don't even know what I was thinking, but I was just begging, like in my head, I was just begging myself to go play the game, even though I didn't have it. Only problem is I haven't beat it. I got stuck on Eve on the beginning of day 6, or is it 7? I don't know. And I never beat it, so I started a new file, and then I got stuck by this one boss in the warehouse. Now I gotta try to beat that. Hopefully I can do that. I really would like to beat the game. And I want to try to get to the Chrysler Building and unlock the true ending. I actually read Parasite Eve, the novel. There's an English translation of it. It's actually very well translated. No English hookups or anything. And it's great. If you've played Parasite Eve, the game, read the book before playing the game. I guarantee, you know, the book is pretty slow, especially the beginning. You have to get through like halfway through the book before it gets interesting. But I will say this, the game makes a lot more sense. It's a lot more intriguing when you've actually read the book. That's all I can say. It really is an awesome book. I liked it. It's probably one of the scariest books I've ever read, to be honest. Well, that's right. I have to wait till he wears out. Why am I even fighting him? I'll just shoot him. No, I don't even care. Okay, no, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. Alright, so I've got 88 coins. I need 12 more. Where could I find 12 more? This is interesting. Wonder if maybe that's a joke that they posted that on what was posted on the website? Who knows? Can't trust everything posted on the internet. But I would really love to see it if we could. Okay. Alright. 11 more coins. And if you're wondering what that is in the background, that's my text tone for my friend I'm talking about, that we're planning the Nashville trip. I said something from the Runaway Guys. Actually, last summer when my family made this really cool trip out west. We went to Utah and later California and visited a lot of the national parks. Things like, you know, not Yellowstone. Or did we visit Yellowstone? I don't remember if we did, but we did visit the Grand Canyon and places like that, and it was cool. But while we were there, I downloaded the audio, or got the audio from some Runaway Guys videos, most specifically the top 20 parts of, top 10 moments of Mario Party 2 by One Press L to P. And I basically made a bunch of text tone. I had a ringtone making app for my phone. And what I started doing was making different ringtones and text tones for each member of my family, and as well as a few of my friends. And that one ended up, that you heard, which was Chugga saying, "On to our 4th project in the time it's taken Sean to make 5 videos," ended up being a text tone for my friend. I got some other ones. I use, what was it? In a Day of the Races, when NCS is going, "Fart! Fart! Fart!" That's my dad. My mom got Chugga going, "What? Why?" And my sister got Chugga going, "Oh! No!" When he got the 1, when he said anything but a 1 in, what was it? The one board? Which board was it? I don't remember. But that was pretty funny. She said she wanted something loud and obnoxious for her, and that fit perfectly. Are there even any more coins? Okay. Quiet phone. Thank you. It's funny the first time, but not the second time. What are we at? 10 coin? 93, so there's only 7 left to find. Okay, I'm gonna make a guess here. I bet if we go down to the basement and go like the way you need to go to get that lamb or the sheep, I guess then we'll find it, unless there's some around here in the slime. He eat no meat? What do you mean he eat no meat? That's okay, I make lamb. That is a movie I have not seen yet, but I know I really want to see. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. It's one of the movies my parents quote the most, alongside Groundhog Day, Better Off Dead, and a few others that I can't recall off the top of my head. But you know, my sister's seen it, and I want to see it just, you know, to get a sense of all the jokes and things my parents have said over the years. Because I don't know, I just like to understand some of the things people say, but it looks like a good movie. It's pretty funny too. I don't know if you guys want to like post a comment about it, because I probably will not see it by the time this video gets uploaded unless something crazy happens. Alright. Okay. You die. Die. Thank you. Alright, light. Jump from this light to this light here. Actually, no. I already did go this way.
I come in peace.
There's no coins on the top of the shelf. Alright, where do you find? There's... Oh man, we're gonna have a pretty long video here, but I need 7 more coins. Let me double check that cheat. Hold on, guys. Okay, so the thing says I have to get 100 or more coins, which means there's probably over 100 throughout this level. Maybe I'm just missing a few somewhere. Ham, shut up. Anyways, I need to beat it quickly because I've lost track of time. It turns out my friend is coming over to talk about our trip in 10 minutes, so I got 10 minutes to find 7 coins. Challenge accepted. Which basically means I have to find a coin about every minute. Didn't I already go to the top area? Where that sheep is? Let's see. Sheep. Hamster on a piano. Eating popcorn. Nope, no coins back there. And that does look like the van now I think about it, because it's blue. Just like in the movies. You know, I forget where it was. I think it's BuzzFeed. They've had some really interesting articles on Toy Story over the years, such as the reasons or ways that why The Walking Dead and Toy Story have the exact same plot, which is pretty hilarious. And it's not just like some silly list of like 5 or 6 kind of whatever reasons. They had like about 50 plus legit things as to why they have the same plot, and it's pretty darn hilarious. I don't think it was intended to happen, but man, was it funny. But they had something on why Andy's mom is actually the little girl, or Emily, Jess, the one that owned Jessie when she was a young child. That just blew my mind. I mean, and once again, it actually made sense, the reasons they shared. Come on. There's gotta be 7 more coins. How many have? 93, yes. There's gotta be 7 more coins somewhere. There's 7 more coins somewhere. Wow, about to start singing a country song, sort of. And my friend that's coming over really likes country music. But she better not play all the way to Nashville. I mean, yes, country music is a big thing in Nashville, but I'm not a country guy. I'm an alternative rock guy, which actually reminds me of something interesting. In Modern Drummer, about 2 months ago, Jim Riley, the drummer from Rascal Flatts, was the guy on the cover of the magazine. And we was talking about how in the 90s, country was super popular, like during the grunge movement, because pretty much everybody that wasn't listening to grunge or didn't like grunge, they were listening to country. Okay, we're not gonna fight him. There's gotta be something I'm missing. I mean, really, come on. Where would 7 coins be? There's no coin search ability. You know, that's the worst thing when there's like, you know, Spyro 1 not having a treasure seeking ability, or any game when it doesn't have an item seeking ability, it gets really annoying. You just want to 100% the game, but you don't know exactly where to look. Wait, is that robot following us? I can't shoot him up here. If I could win the fight from up here, that would be pretty awesome. If I'd known that as a... The boss theme's kind of interesting. Fuck, I can't even shoot him. How many coins do we need? Still 7. Oh, jeez, come on. Where are there 7 flipping coins? Jeez, come on. You have all the tokens. I do indeed. Come on. Okay, let's see. I looked in the bedroom. I've looked in the attic. She's like a rubber ball. Oh wait, never mind. I probably shouldn't have said that. Okay, I checked the garage. I checked the basement. Am I missing any here in the living room? I think I've got them all. Is there really 100 coins in this level? I might need a quick search that. Okay, I can't believe this. Even though this was posted on IGN, you know, a very reliable website for gaming information, these guys from an English gaming channel found out there are actually only 93 coins in this entire level. And not only that, even if you use a cheat to get 99 coins is the maximum you can hold in the first level, which disproves the whole myth. So, point is, there is no secret level. And I wasted all your guys' time, I'm sorry. But now that I've collected all the tokens on camera, I guess that's basically it. This has been Let's Play Toy Story 2, the video game, with Mel and Method. I'll see you guys in the next LP, coming next Monday. See you guys then.